Well, it definitely helps our confidence for the year. We know that we can beat a good team. We can be physical, run the ball down people's throats, and we can pass over the top. I mean, I missed some throws, but we made some big plays in the passing game with Miguel and Weston. So,
for you, I mean, just waiting your turn there at quarterback, you get your chance this year. And then today, really, I mean, I think you were like 1 out of 6 maybe at halftime, but, I mean, 3 or 4 huge throws there in that second half. Just making sure you kept doing what you wanted to do there.
Yeah, we were trying to be not turn the ball over, be safe with the ball. I missed definitely a few throws that I should make, and I need to make in future games, but we made some big plays. They came up and jumped up, got the ball, and good protection. Well, our defensive line played great, especially in the fourth quarter when Stanton was trying to pass. We got so much pressure that he couldn't stay back there and pass. Miguel made a huge play at the end whenever Brady got past him, but he came back, recovered. So definitely the defensive line played amazing today.
Another tough one next week. What's it going to take I know obviously they're just down the road just like everybody else is, but what's it going to take down FM next week?
We need a good week of practice. We're going to celebrate this game this weekend, and then we're going to go back to practice on Monday. This never happened. We're going to be ready to play, shut them down, just like we did today. So.
Defensively, I thought we played a pretty darn good game for the whole time, and then especially our pass rush really came on in the second half. Then offensively, we started cutting down on mistakes. We had a lot of bad snaps or mishandled on the snaps or just some opportunities we had. And I was a little nervous they were going to come back to bite us. I think there was 1 or 2 times where we were down in their territory, and I thought we were going to probably put it in, and it didn't work out that way. But our kids were resilient. We had a good halftime talk, and then kids, last year we played a half against them, and that obviously isn't good enough. They're an excellent team, and it took 4 quarters, and it took everything we had. We played our best game for the year, and again, that's what's going to take. Hats off to Stanton, their coaching staff, everything. They're an excellent team. Really got after them a lot, and we rotate about 4 kids. We have 3 starters, but we have another kid that goes in and try to keep them as fresh as possible. And a lot of the same kids rotate on the offensive line. We don't have a lot of depth, but we have just enough that it does keep them fresh. And the Drake kid especially did really well out on the edge getting to them. And then the other guys are probably a little bit better maybe on the run, and they did an excellent job as well. Beckel and Jones, they got 2 excellent backs. I was a little nervous. They were just pounding it down our throat there for a little bit, and luckily we made some big stops and then forced him to throw and made a big stack. For 140 pounds or whatever he is, he's a tough kid. He's made about the most out of his athletic ability as anybody I've coached. He's given it all. He puts in the time. He comes out for track. He gets to the weight room. He does everything that we ask him to do. And then he's very bright kid. And I think other than he had an interception there that he could have thrown away, but other than that, I thought he played an excellent game. He runs tough, and then the way Stanton was guarding us, we knew it was going to be a low percentage but possible big play because they were really trying to take away anything inside and forcing us up the sideline, and he completed some big passes, and I was very proud. Sanchez had made a big catch, and so did Copperstone. It really changed the outlook because it would have been tough just pounding the ball all the way down on Stanton, just running the ball. We don't do a whole lot of contact in practice, and I've kind of mentioned that preseason, and it's held true once the season started. We have to be very careful as far as injuries. We just don't have the bodies across from them that can really compete, so we're working more on technique and responsibilities. The kids really are great. Maybe because we don't do much contact during the week, they're aggressive on Friday nights. FM's going to present a different dynamic. Their speed at so many different positions, more of an outside running team, and multiple guys that can catch a deep pass or catch a short pass and make a big play. We did a good job of coming up and tackling the short passes. Stanton has excellent receivers, but I think FM has more guys that can take it to the house at any time.